A new generation of ROG phone means a new generation of accessories, but this time around some of the accessories are cross-compatible between the two generations. And that is great news! We have done a video where we solely talk about the ROG phone accessories for every generation because many people will ask if the new cooler case or whatever is compatible with the previous generation or not, and vice versa. So I'm just excited for this new generation of ROG Phone 9 cases because there are quite a lot of them to talk about, and they also added an additional feature to it as well. Before we begin, do like and subscribe as we are going to have more videos talking about the ROG Phone 9 coming soon. And we will also, of course, have a dedicated review for this phone and the Aeroactive Cooler X Pro as well, which I have here. Yeah. I will also have to preface by saying that the ROG Phone 9 is available in 3 different variants. The base ROG Phone 9 that looks like this. It doesn't have the fancy anime vision panel at the back, but there are still some LEDs that says ROG. The second variant is the ROG Phone 9 Pro that comes with the anime vision and has this minimalist looking back, which I really like. The performance of the ROG Phone 9 and the ROG Phone 9 Pro are identical, and the only thing that has changed is the aesthetics. So do keep that in mind because every generation someone will definitely ask what is the difference between the Pro and the non-Pro. Is it gonna perform differently? Is the speaker gonna sound the same? Yeah, it's all the same, it just looks different. That's it. Then we have the ROG Phone 9 Pro edition, which is again practically the same as the ROG Phone 9 Pro, but it has the highest amount of RAM and storage available, and the Aeroactive Cooler X Pro is also included in the box as well, which is why the ROG Phone 9 Pro edition's box is this big. Yeah. Now, regardless of what version that you're getting, this case will still be included in the box. This one. It's a simple hardshell case that covers the entire phone, and it also looks semi-transparent, so the anime vision can still show through, though not as bright as before when it was caseless. It's a very high quality case that is already in the box for you, and I think is a nice inclusion. Since our unit here is the ROG Phone 9 Pro edition that has the Aeroactive Cooler X Pro included in the box, we also have another case included. And this is the aero case, even though I unofficially always call it the bikini case for many years right now because as you can see, it's just a few strings here and there. And the reason for this big gap here is because you can attach the cooler with the case to the phone. And this case is compatible with the Aeroactive Cooler X and the X Pro as well. As far as I know, if you purchase the Aeroactive Cooler X Pro separately, then this case will also be included in the box as well. If you only need some level of protection, mostly around the frame and around the camera bump, and also use the cooler together with the phone, then this case is actually excellent for that purpose. Then we have one more case to show you here, but this case will have to be purchased separately. And that is the ROG Phone 9's Chill case. This is a brand new design that is also an interesting idea, I would say. Essentially, this case converts an entire case into a big heat spreader while offering protection to the phone at the same time. However, do take note that the back panel will be covered entirely, so the anime vision will not show through. Because this case is so interesting, we decided to do some benchmarks to see how well this case works. It won't really help to lower the temperature of the device, as it will still throttle and reach the thermal limit of 57 degrees Celsius rather easily. On our thermal camera though, we can see that this case is indeed a lot hotter than other cases if we use the same benchmark as well. So yes, this case is indeed going to spread heat around its surrounding more effectively than other cases, but then again, it will still depend on what temperature your device is running on and what's the surrounding temperature, so you can't really cheat physics either way. That means that this case did absorb the heat, but it didn't dissipate the heat fast enough to help cool the device, so do keep that in mind. But I really do like the aesthetic of the ROG Phone 9's Chill case. All of the 3 cases that we've shown so far are first-party cases. They are officially made by ROG for the ROG Phone 9, and there is one thing that I need to show you. All of these first-party cases has a contour at the bottom firing speaker, which redirects sound to the front. I'm just glad that ROG is listening to our complaints, because I really do like stereo front-facing speakers on the ROG Phone 7, so they are bringing that back with a case, which I think is an interesting solution to the problem. Just remember to enable this option in the settings menu if we're using the audio redirection feature though. Not sure what it changes because it sounds the same to me. But does this actually sound good, and does it actually make a difference? Well, here's a comparison for you to hear. I'd say that it does make a huge difference. Having the case installed will result in a more balanced sound on both left and right channels. So good job ROG. It's a very simple solution to this problem. Now we have two more cases from devilcase. The first one is the Guardian gaming case. It's the exact same case as the one that we had before for the ROG Phone 8. So if you just see here, yeah, they are exactly the same. The back piece can be popped off to install the aeroactive cooler X or X Pro to the phone, and devilcase does not have the speaker redirection feature. I mean, it's the exact same case from the ROG Phone 8 era, and literally nothing has changed. As for the case cross-compatibility between the ROG Phone 9 and the ROG Phone 8, this is a very straightforward thing to go through. While the ROG Phone 9 might look and feel the same, the camera bump is ever so slightly bigger than the bottom side. So cases for the ROG Phone 8 will most likely not fit the ROG Phone 9. But somehow the devilcase Guardian Gaming and the devilcase Guardian standard case somehow fit both the ROG Phone 8 and the ROG Phone 9. All the ROG Phone 9 cases, however, will fit the ROG Phone 8, but it does leave a gap at the bottom of the camera bump to collect dust. However, if you do own an ROG Phone 8, you can actually get the audio redirection feature on the ROG Phone 9's first-party case as well. That is because the speakers are located at the exact same location, and it effectively just redirects sound to the front, so you can get pseudo front-facing stereo speakers on the ROG Phone 8 as well. As of now, there are no prices for any of the accessories yet, but I'm gonna leave as much information as possible down in the description below if we have them. So do remember to like and subscribe, as we will have even more videos about the ROG Phone 9 coming soon, like the review of the phone, which is gonna come later, and also the review for this cooler. So yeah. We'll see you guys in the next video.